camera rolling with sound in 3, 2.
Hello once again, and a very warm welcome to another edition of African Stars Legends. In today's edition, we are joined by former African Stars winger. His name is Pule Shombe, a boy from the cattle country, Kobabos. Pule, welcome to the program. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome, CK.
You started your journey, your football journey, at a very early age in your hometown, Kobabos. I remember the time when we used to go and play music there. I will feature for Sunshine, and you were a ball boy there. But for some reason, you never played for your home team, your boyhood team, Sunshine. I think you started playing football for Desert Rollers. Am I right?
Yes, it's true. I was a ball boy for Sunshine because I was too young to play.
Who inspired you the most, where did the interest come from to become a footballer?
Interest is just from we are a football family.
Football family?
Yes, my bigger brothers, they played for Desert Rollers. Both of them, two of them were playing defenders. The other one was a keeper.
Are you related to Amos and Tube Shombe?
Yes, I do.
They're also very good players.
Yes.
Tube played for Sunshine and they came to play for African Stars.
Yes.
Amos was one of the best players for African Stars.
So, yeah.
Now, take us through your journey. From there on, you went to Walvis Bay. You played for Kusibung Giants, 11 Arrows, and Blue Waters.
Yeah. Yes, I went to Walvis Bay in 1986. I was playing for before went going to Walvis Bay. We played this under 16 zonal teams in Okahanya. I was playing for Maheke. So we were playing with the Catamelos, the Ticotlers for Maheke. And when we were during the tournament, we played against the West. So those guys from the West, the teachers, teacher Gottlieb Sadika, he saw me there and he said, your bigger brother is working there in Walvis Bay. Why can't you just come and join there? No, I told him, no, I can't. I will see what I can do. So, but we were playing against Geni, Josephat Mbula, Dale Mutilifa, the keeper, and so forth. So then when we went back to Kobabos, so I decided, I called my brother, what is there any possibility for me to come and school in there? So he said, it's not a problem. So my younger brother, Nana, was already there. But he was behind me. So I decided, no, let me go and join my siblings there. And after a few months, I never played for a second team. Even at school level or what, I didn't.
So walk straight into the first team?
Yes. But at Walvis Bay, that the then NSL couldn't allow younger players
under the age of 18 years.
Under the age of 16 years.
16 years.
Yes.
That was the rule, yeah.
Yeah, that was the rule. Yes. So that's why I end up in the second team. And then
because of age restrictions. Yeah.
Age restriction, yes. So after that, there were a tournament where we played, but we end up at the semi-final and we were against our first team. So they came there, Tarashimbuli, you guys, what are you going to do now? We see that you are so dangerous. So they decided, these guys, we must give them something, or let them go out of the camping. That's where you go out and you see that time.
So the base was fixed, was match fixing.
Yeah.
Soft match fixing.
Match fixing. So in the morning when we came there, hey, at the camping, we said, "Oh, guys, what are we going to do now?" So we end up losing the game. So after that, we were promoted to the first team, and we played from there. We just played the league, and I don't think we have any
other
cup
tournaments?
honors or something like that with Eros. So I decided to join Blue Waters.
But how did it come? I mean, normally players don't move easily because of those two teams. They were and they are still bitter rivals. How did it come that you crossed the line? You crossed the floor.
For that, I was mingling normally with Shwambo speaking guys. British Panga, Leo Kutondokwa. Okay, Costa Lucas was still in there. No, he was there. So we were just moving together. So that's why they just got behind me and then they pushed me to join.
And you got a fire of baptism. You joined Lake Africa, no Blue Waters. And then you played in the JPS Cup.
Yeah.
And you met your former team in the final, or you lost on penalties. So tell us, how was the feeling losing against your former team?
There was a big not a misunderstanding, but before the match, we were having a formation. We were using 4-4-2 and 4-3-3. You see, when we are going to play 4-4-2, so me and Costa, we are not going to play. No, 4-4-2, me and Costa will play, and 4-3-3, me and Costa will not going to play. So that formation, there were a big dispute about that. Who will start first? So the 4-3-3, 4-4-2, me and Costa will play the wings. Fellow and Leo won't be played. So that was the big dispute. Which formation will start first?
So you didn't start?
No, we didn't start. Both.
You lost on penalties?
We lost on penalties.
All right. After that, how did you join Stars?
After that match, I was so the arrows bite, and I went back again.
You went back to 11
to
arrows.
11 arrows. I was even there at the
So the prodigal son returned home.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there before joining them. I was there at the JN function, and that's where we signed the contract to go back again. And then we played a game in Windhoek, and I met Bernard Newman after the match. I think we played against the Young Ones or Orlando Pirates at the Kadutura Stadium. So after the match, and Stars was also playing, but after that match, we stayed behind, and I met up with Yuku, Nico, Bernard Newman, and Yuku's brother who was working at Oraniemont. Vedepa. So he said, "Now play, man. Let's go and have a braai somewhere there," and then that's where I end up, and then we sit and talk, and the whole weekend, I know the whole week, I couldn't go back that week. So that's why the other guys, they are calling, "Pule, where are you? When are you coming?" Hey, just having these stories. No, I'm having something, I'm coming back again. So after that, that's where I decided.
You started training with African Stars.
I started training with African Stars.
Now you came into African Stars team, which was a very strong team. Obviously, I think it was you coming to African Stars, your arrival at African Stars coincided with the departure of club stalwart Emmanuel Kamusarandu was obviously playing on the right wing and you go on the left wing. So you came in and you go shifted to the right wing and you went on the left wing. Now replacing a player of Emmanuel Kamusarandu's caliber, you must have had a lot of pressure and you probably have confidence to walk in those big shoes. So tell us, I mean, how was it like? I mean, obviously now you're exposed to playing in front of big crowds, hostile crowds. We know the African Stars crowds, they are not very easy to please. So how was it like?
Yeah, to play for African Stars it was a big step for me. And
Was it your childhood dream to play for African Stars? Growing up in Kobabas, obviously you knew about African Stars.
the team I knew was Hungry Lions, and Stars only had about
Because Angry Lions used to come and play in Kobabas
yes,
a lot.
yes,
Yes.
and Black Africa sometimes
Yes.
also. Yeah.
Because of the Tswana connection. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, so I only the Mainstay Cup final, which is what the one I just heard from. So I wanted to go and watch the game, but I couldn't make it because I was a little bit young and wanted to go with my brother, but he just went. He passed through to
Always be.
Walvis Bay. So there was no one to come with him and stay. So for me to play for African Stars, it was a milestone. So to say that Bernard Newman was playing behind me at the left wing, and you see that one was a sharpshooter. Every time when the ball is coming from out of the box and it's coming loose, or it was just past he was coming shouting from behind it, saying, Chef, leave. That time I said, no, big man, just let me just expose myself. And every time I just
And
shoot from there.
you could strike the ball fairly
Yes.
well with your left foot.
Yeah. I just, from there, I didn't even, just to trap the ball or what, I just shoot. My balls were just,
the confidence.
First time. Yeah.
How was it like, the atmosphere in the dressing room? You're coming from a different setup, different environment. Now you come to a big team. African Stars is a very big team. You can feel it even when you go out of the field, the crowd, even in the dressing room. How was it like, I mean, for you to adjust to the new environment? Was there any bullying? You know, sometimes when you join a big club, some players are bullying you because you're taking the place of their friends and all these things.
No. Because when I came there, it is because of there were bigger names. So and everyone loved me. The crowd loved me. I just felt home.
You became an instant hit among the crowd.
Yes, they loved me. I just felt home.
So you enjoy your football with African Stars. Tell us, I think you were part of a team. You know, at some stage, African Stars went through a dip where the team was almost relegated.
Yeah.
You have to play offside thing. You played against Benfica or whatever. Yes. So tell us a little bit about that journey.
That journey was a little bit difficult. We found the team. It's maybe that time when I joined them. That was we found the team in a very
bad state. Yeah.
bad state. Yes. So we decided, no, this team cannot go down. All the players who are there, we must pull out our socks and then do the thing. And we did.
During the time of integration, when Namibia finally got a long-awaited independence in 1990, you welcome a couple of other players from. I remember there was a Zambian player going by the name of Epison Bwalua, and then you had Domingo. How was their influence? How did their style of play influence the team overall play?
Those players were very fit. And they can, I'm telling you, we were very fit that time. Truly, we are doing this this road running for training. We were at the top. Even you can see the way Domingo were playing, and you see, I wanted to play like him. You see, he could just pass the ball to you, and we were having players who are just slow. He can just come, and if he give you the ball, he will come and take it from you even when you are done. You see, Abias was a good player. He can run, he can dribble,
shoot as well.
he can shoot. So
And was strong as well. Huh?
strong. So for me, I was having good players, playmakers.
You played with so many players within that African Stars. How do you describe Domingo as a player? For me, he was probably one of the finest foreign players I've ever watched, if not the best, in the history of Namibian football.
Yeah,
How do you describe him?
that guy, he was terrible. He was terrible he was a nightmare for most teams. And I was for sure that if he is there, and the likes of Waka, that one is a very difficult player. And I was also having the respect for him.
So he brought in a certain measure of confidence among the players because he could take the game by the scruff of the neck at any given time. I mean, that guy was just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, he could just take the ball and give it to you, going to score even. Midfielder, attacking midfielder.
Now tell us a little bit, what were your biggest moments with African Stars? I mean, I know you won a couple of silverware, I think, in the Metropolitan Cup and done a few other accolades as well.
Yeah, the time when we won the Castle Classic Metropolitan and the game of Black Africa. That one was I don't want to forget that game, the NFA Cup final. The morning when we went at Angle, chairperson was Stanley Kolongwe,
Yes.
house to have breakfast. When I wake up in the morning, I couldn't feel well. Everything in my stomach was just
So you were having butterflies running riot in your stomach.
yes. Yeah, all the guys were. Now my best friend was Katicha Usura. Say, hey, what is wrong? What is your problem? So I don't know, man. I don't feel well, man. Normally when we have games, when we play games, I have to call my girlfriend to say, no, we are going to have a game. And I even told my team manager, Mr. Leslie, he said, no, I called my girlfriend. I know that today we are going to win.
So she was your motivator,
Yeah.
kind of.
Then after that game, I didn't call and I don't understand what happened with me. We went for the breakfast, even to take a piece of egg to put here, it just stuck there.
Were you nervous or?
Nervous, I don't know what was
It was a
wrong.
nervous breakdown.
So I decided, now what? I take a cup of juice, drink. I don't understand what was wrong. And then before the game, when we went for lunch, I couldn't even eat lunch. We went to
So
the
you completely lost it.
lost it. So I went to the game. Nkaticha, he was playing this reggae music, his favorite. So he just wanted to please me. But I couldn't. We bought bananas, oranges, and what. But you see, when I eat the banana, just go down. From there, just want to go out. Hey, you say, "Nema, something is wrong. In a dressing room, it's just the same.
But you were in the starting lineup.
Yes. When you go in the on the field, I just think But every time Kadisha was the one who was motivating me, trying to. The other guys didn't understand or they just think, no, but these guys
They probably thought your mind was, all your attention was on the game.
on the game. But Kadisha, it's only
That's why I
Kadisha.
think the games, sometimes we need psychologists.
Um,
So in the modern game, I'm sure that these things would have been handled differently.
yes, that yeah, I believe that should be done. Yeah, and then when you go in on the field to start playing, the left the right back was
Big man shoes.
Big Man Shoes. I see that guy was heavy on me. Every time when I just
You're coming down on
yes,
you.
yeah. First 15 minutes, that's where he just caught me on my ankle. Hey, and I went out. For 10 minutes, the chairman, he came there, he said, what is the problem? Katicha even came and said, no man, Pulek, be brave man, come on man, you cannot be like that man. Now you see, I was weak, I didn't have breakfast, I didn't have lunch, everything was completely down. For 20 minutes, 15, 20, up to 15 minutes, they just wanted to restore me, but I couldn't go back.
So they have to replace you.
Yes.
So that was one of the
And,
biggest
uh,
disappointments.
That one of the disappointments.
Now, I think, in my opinion, you are one of the best forwards, especially on the left side. I mean, in those days, even up to now, left-footed players are very rare. And when you find them, they are very good. They're exceptionally very good. And I think I place you in the same category as Klengi Gossip, Kavarip, Orlando Paris, Norris, Brito. I mean, Yuku was playing on the left side. But he could hardly walk on his left side. He couldn't shoot with the left foot.
Yes, yes.
But he was just an intelligent player. But I'm talking about naturally left-footed players. Any reason why you could not probably make the national team, let's say the Southwest Africa provincial team? Have you ever come close to making the team, maybe called up for trials?
I don't know what was wrong with me because every time I was even called for the Southwest under 16 team, I was called up. But the teacher who was in charge couldn't tell me that I'm going to play. I was selected, I have to come for training. But instead, I went to play a game at it was in the north with 11 arrows in the north. So when we came back on the Monday, it's only the time he told me that no, your name is there. But the other guys who were selected, they went on Friday.
They were already there. They went on Friday. So
Yes.
we're supposed to report it came on Friday.
On
yes.
Friday.
Okay, so you missed out.
Because of the teacher, you see. And the second one was there was an invitational team. I don't know which I was called. I believe the coach was it the under 20, because Ries Noche, Vemuna Hoveka, we were there at the training camp. Yeah. But I couldn't even make it that time. I don't know which game was it we were supposed to play. But during the last time I was called up was the coach was arrested Mugane, and we were supposed to play against Independence celebration game against Spartak.
You've played,
We are
you've played with so many good players in African Stars setup. I think probably 2 or 3 different generations. Who are your favorite players?
In African Stars?
Yes.
The whole team. Favorite players, I wanted Katicha at the back. Nico was a good player, but sometimes there were mistakes. But the no-nonsense Bobby, And Rasta was a cool guy. And Boaz
He
Shingaite.
had a different approach to football because he came from Botswana. So he brought in something new. He was not one of those defenders that were just hooking the ball away. He was always calm, bring the ball down, start playing from the back.
Yeah, that one was a special one. You see, it's just like that guy from Chief Sanders Police.
Yeah, it was great.
Those guys, you can
And
just
Mohamed also. Yeah.
just drop the ball. He's the last one you don't understand, but you see, he was strong in the legs, and you see. So he was a cool guy, and so I didn't have a problem with him. And in the midfield was Waka. Sometimes he wanted to, you see, he would run out there and he stand this side. Yo, left you in the desert there.
He's really dummy.
The other one was Costa. It was I knew Costa with Patrick. If Patrick goes that side, you know, it's a problem. There will come problem there. And Jetson Narumbu. And the other guys who just came in is Zico, Chaverwa, Kambaripa, Steven. Okay, those guys, they just come in and improve.
You scored so many beautiful goals. Any specific memorable goal that you remember that still got stuck in your mind, that you always think about? There must be some.
Yeah, is that one for during the GPS Moves Cup final. When Arrow scored the first goal, the crowd just came down. And Coco just took the ball, he placed the first touch. Coco just pulled the ball in between the midfield and the defender, between.
Defense splitting pass.
Yes. And I just running from that side. So his first time touch is a grass cutter. And Sparks was there, he said, no, he couldn't believe that ball is in. Even his brother Sadiq asked me, what is this? Something, is a hole there, what? How did that come, the goal came in? He said, that was a grass cut, I couldn't. Even Sparks said, in that game, it was just, when Arrows crowd just go down, go up to sit and celebrate, that's when Blue Waters
Equalize.
crowd came up.
Or they came out to
Celebrate.
Okay, for you to come on.
No.
Well, you were on the field already.
Yeah.
Already.
Because what I wanted to say is, when Arrow scored, within seconds, we scored. So there was a mingle up there at the stadium. The one going up to sit down, the other is coming to celebrate. So that was that game. That goal is the one.
Who was your toughest opponent?
Toughest opponent? You. Salatiel Jao, but we didn't met. Because if I am having a ball, I didn't want to
face him,
to face any defender. If I can't cross, I will just shoot. And I was so, not to say I was so secure that I will score if I will shoot from that range. Yeah, I was so accurate that so that I have self-confidence in myself. That self-confidence I put in myself. That's why I was having this coach Shepherd Morape.
Shepherd Morape.
Yeah, he saw my what I'm capable of, and then what he was doing for me at the training field.
So what type of person? I mean, he came from Zimbabwe, and he also played international football for the Zimbabwe national team. So he was exposed to international football before us. So what did he bring into your game?
He just make everything brighter for me. He opened my whole area just to have confidence and to shoot anytime, no matter how and where. Say if you shoot five times that side, 2 or 3, you will make it.
Now you still watch football. Now your club, former club, or your club, African Stars, have won now 3, 4 consecutively titles. The other one is already in the back. The current squad, do you think there are any players that might have made it into the squad of your time?
I'm not normally going to watch the game. Any games only from because I was always on outside. So just follow it on a platform, Facebook, and club WhatsApp. But I watch them sometimes because sometimes we went with Katisha, but he is now a full-time farmer. Zico was there, but now don't know. The problem is now I cannot go and watch because sometimes I don't even know the players. They're too young. Even now you have to sit and ask now, who's that one? Before that, who's that one? Who's that one?
Now you see, football dynamics have changed in a way. So in these days, you barely see. I mean, those shots that you used. I mean, you could strike a ball well. You score goals outside the box. We don't see those kind of goals anymore. What would you say? What is the problem?
That's why I don't understand. I don't know whether it's the coaching staff or the way they are doing their things there is a problem. Because I maybe one day, or if they allow me to come and check what they are doing and then see, maybe give advice.
With that, we've come to the end of another edition of African Stars Club Legends. And on that note, we also want to congratulate African Stars for mathematically winning another league title. Thank you.
Yes, and I wish them good luck for that last game.
Sure.
Sure.